into the finale of this 3-game weekend set. It's the Toronto Blue Jays going up against the Chicago White Sox. John Shabby on play-by-play, Chris Singleton providing the color, and this is the rubber match, Siggy.
And these games can really shape your season, Boog. You always want to come through when you have a chance to win a series. That'll boost confidence amongst the entire organization.
First pitch coming your way next.
Just like a real for real. Gotta re-up the deal.
And on the mound today, Anthony Kay. What should we keep an eye on here?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
George Springer, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1.
Man, first pitch of the day, and the zone's already tight.
Springer with a homer in his last game. The 1-1. Foul ball there. The 1-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singing.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
Ball, that's up.
High fly ball down the left field line. Benintendi ranging back. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Alejandro Kirk in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. And there's a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on.
Down, ball.
That's down.
That missed.
In.
That's a ball.
A dive. Nice stop. Throws from his knees. Nicely done for the out.
Making it look easy at the keystone position. Definitely worth another look. He'll get some high fives when he gets into the dugout.
Back at right field. And today's starter, Shane Bieber. Singing he was impressive his last time out.
He's off to a good start, getting a win in his first start of the season, and so lifted a little bit of pressure. Right here, it's all about getting win number 2.
Chase Mydra steps to the plate for the White Sox. And there's the strike. Mydra getting the start at second. Made his big league debut in 2025, and he was drafted in the 4th round in 2022. The 0-1. That one ripped, but foul. And that skips in the dirt. Hit softly on the ground to third. Fires across the diamond. One gone, bottom half of the first. Time to check out the lineup for the White Sox. With an excellent arm on the mound, Singy, this won't be easy. They'll need to take advantage of the opportunities that they do have.
You're right about that, Boog. Odds are they won't have many chances against this guy, but if they can rattle him out of the gates, they'll have a shot. If not, look out. It might be a long day for this offense.
Reese McGuire
That's up.
in the
That's
box
a ball.
with one away as he takes ball one. Bieber, he's the kind of starter that a lot of pitching coaches and managers as well really appreciate. Not a guy who's going to get himself into trouble by dancing around, by walking
That's
guys.
high. That's a ball.
2 balls, no strikes to count.
Yeah, he throws strikes, and you know he's got the command, be in the zone, be effective, but just moving the ball
That's a
around,
ball.
getting the ball back from the catcher, Boog, and throwing the pitch.
That's ball 4.
Miss.
Tried
Ball
another
4. Take your
fastball,
base.
but missed the spot.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
One down. Next to hit, Munetaka Murakami.
Ball, that's
this
up.
is again 5 in a row. It's an interesting thing when you consider limiting walks. Is it more important today because of how many home runs are being hit?
No doubt. Keeping guys off the base paths with the way the swings and the launch angles are today.
Guerrero to Jimenez. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. We head to the second on the south side. No score. Back here on the south side. And now for the Jays, Dalton Varsho. Strike 2.
Ball.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Fly ball down the line. And that one is foul, so we'll try it again. Popped up. McGuire under it. And there's one down.
Batting fifth, third baseman, Kazuma Okamoto.
Kazuma Okamoto next up for the Blue Jays. Swing and a pop-up. My drop under this one. And there's 2 down.
Batting sixth, second baseman, Ernie Clement.
Now it's the second baseman, Ernie Clement. 2 for 8 in the series so far.
You have to be
That
creative
missed. That's
pitching
the ball.
against bad ball hitters. You got to add some velocity, subtract at times. Just avoiding the heart of the plate isn't always going to be enough. Guys like this can hurt you with pitches you wouldn't expect him to swing at.
And it's a 1-2-3 inning. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Austin Hayes.
Hey!
And now just 1 K to go for him to reach 1,000 for his career. Here's the rookie third baseman. To the right side, Guerrero. To first, but it pulls him off the bag. One gone, runner at first. So up next for Chicago, Brooks Baldwin. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Ball one, no strikes. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone, so they've still got both their challenges. Man at first, one away. There goes the runner. Pitch misses inside.
Ball.
Throw to second, tag, out at second.
Usually when you see a team try to steal a base in the early innings, it tells you they want to be aggressive on offense. Try to force the defense to make plays and slow them down. That's exactly what they did right there. So we'll see if that caught stealing changes the offensive approach moving forward.
Two down, nobody on. Yeah, that's fouled off. Second inning here, no score. Strike three, and now just 1 K to go for him to reach 1,000 for his career. We'll move to the third with no score. And we're back. Who doesn't love a rubber match, Siggy? This game is big for both these teams. It's early, but we have a tight one so far.
Yeah, Boog, anytime you're trying to take a series, there's a little extra juice in the dugout. Everyone wants that edge.
Outside, that's the ball.
Schneider matched a homer in his last game. Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike, and it's 1-1. Late with the swing there.
Really
that's
good take,
out.
especially with 2 strikes.
And that one hammered. That's got a chance. And it's caught just in front of the wall. Here's Andres Jimenez.
Ball.
Top of the third, no score. Fouled off. He was late. In there at the knees.
No, ball.
Got it. 2 away.
Batting ninth, left fielder, Miles Straw.
And next for Toronto, Miles Straw. That one fouled off. Two down, nobody on. On the inside corner for a strike. Straw thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. They'll keep both their challenges. That one the other way, and
Foul
that's
ball.
just foul.
That's a ball.
Got him swinging. 9 straight retired here to start the game. This is White Sox baseball on the show, Chicago. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
First baseman,
Ball.
Fought off foul. Line drive and a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
batting eighth.
Nice
Center
line drive to
fielder.
the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
And up next for Chicago, Tristan Peters. Looking for his first big league hit right here. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. The 0-1. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
That's inside. Ball.
And
No, that
just misses with that one.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
Strike 3, and now just 1K to go for him to reach 1,000 for his career.
Clearly looking out over the plate on that outer third, and that pitch finished right down the middle, just a little bit in, and he couldn't pull the trigger.
Andrew Benintendi steps up.
Ball.
The 1-0. This one in the air, center field. He makes the grab, 2 down.
Up next for the White Sox, second baseman, Chase.
Back to the top of the White Sox lineup. Chase Mitra now at the plate. Grounded out his first time up. Gets him to chase after that one. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second, and that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Up next for the White Sox,
Here's Reese McGuire. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. That missed by a lot. And that is ball one. Two on, 2 outs.
Could be
Ball
some action here in
outside.
this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Next one
That's a ball.
misses, and it's 3-0.
Yeah, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and getting out of this little jam.
The White Sox looking to strike first here in the last half of the third. That's ripped into the outfield. Tracks it down for the out. And that is the third out of the inning. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get him home. 3 innings complete. We're tied 0-0. Here on the south side, now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, George Springer.
Ball.
That's off
Ball.
the inside corner, and the count is 2-0. Foul ball there. Two now. Just
Nope, ball.
missed. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The Blue Jays yet to pick up a hit here. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
So up next for Toronto, Alejandro Kirk.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
Two down, nobody on. And a foul ball. Fastball for a strike at 95. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Ground ball right side. Handles, throws to first, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. So 12 up, 12 down to begin the ball game. You're watching White Sox baseball on the show, Chicago. Back at the ballpark, rubber match alert, Singy. 2 teams who really want this one, and it shows. Tie game, and we're right in the thick of it.
Yeah, you can sense both teams treating every at-bat with postseason intensity. Nobody wants to give an inch. He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
In the air, left field, down the line, and that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. The 1-1. Right through there for a strike.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
That one
That's
missed.
the ball.
Line to left. And
that's foul.
Foul ball. Strike three, and now just 1 K to go for him to reach 1,000 for his career.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Austin Hayes steps to the plate for the White Sox. Check swing, did he go? Yes, he did. That's strike one. Fastball for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Strike three, and now just 1 K to go for him to reach 1,000 for his career. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Now the third baseman, he's 0 for 1.
Ball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
And that one fouled off.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
Strike three, and now just 1 K to go for him to reach 1,000 for his career. Through 4, still tied. Zip, zip.
I can see it in their conscience, and I know they all watch. I've been balling since the YMC. Hey, know the work, yeah, I gotta be paid.
New inning getting started, and now for the Jays, Dalton Varsho. Close,
no, that
but
missed.
call
That's
the
a ball.
Ball one.
Well, these Blue Jays, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Kazuma Okamoto, the next to hit. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Carrying well. And it bangs off the wall. Runner around third. He will score, and they take the lead.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays. 0 for 1 so far. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1.
Ball, out.
Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Man at second. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. And next is the designated hitter, Davis Schneider.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
One out and a runner at second, and we're at the top of the fifth. High fly ball, right field. Hayes under it. 2 down.
Up next for the Blue Jays, shortstop, Andres
Jimenez digs in now. His first at bat was a strikeout.
That's a ball down.
Okamoto stands at second with 2 gone. Right through there for a strike. On the ground, Baldwin sends it to first, and that is that. The Jays push across a run on this double. It's now 1-0. Welcome back. And struggles at the plate in this series as we take a look at the numbers.
When I look into your eyes, I feel like I'm in paradise. And even when the sun rises, you're my number one, my sunshine.
Right through there for a strike.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
Ball, that's outside.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
A sliding stop and short. Over to first. And they get the out.
We saw a few skills on display there for the out. Technique was great. Reaction time was there. And the slide was smooth. Watching that play come together was really fun.
So up next, Miguel Vargas. 1 for 1. He singled to left his first time through. Swinging a foul straight back. Here comes the 0-1. Ripped, but it curls foul. The White Sox down by a run. Last half of inning number 5. Strike 3, and now just 1 K to go for him to reach 1,000 for his career.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one. And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
This one popped up. And that'll do it. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. This is White Sox baseball on the show, Chicago. Back here in a close one, and a look now at some of the biggest plays from the game. Stepping in,
Leading
Miles
off for
Straw.
Toronto, left fielder, Miles Straw.
First sign of movement in the White Sox bullpen. Sean Newcomb up and throwing. Gilbert getting cranked up as well.
Ball, that's low.
That one almost
Ball.
got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
In the air, right field. And there's one down.
Up next for the Blue Jays, right fielder, George Springer.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. George Springer will hit next. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Just
Nope.
missed.
Ball.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. The 1-1. Swinging a ground ball. Makes the sliding stop. It's there, and that's a great play.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Guerrero Jr.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. Two down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Next offering is fouled back. The 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. On the ground to third. Can't glove it cleanly. And he's going to make it to first. And we'll see how they score it.
Up next for the Blue Jays, catcher.
Here comes the manager out of the
Alejandro
dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Anthony Kay gives way, and he exits on the hook for the loss, but he threw the ball very well. We'll tell you about the new pitcher after a quick break.
Now pitching for the White
Sean
Sox.
Newcomb taking
Number
over on the mound.
15.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
So a man at first. And next for Toronto, Alejandro Kirk. He's grounded out a couple of times. Hit on the ground to the right side. Hot shot, and he can't knock it down. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Center fielder,
Dalton Varsho getting ready to hit. 1 for 2. Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
That's a ball.
That one lifted to left. Benintendi gets there. He's under it. And that's the 3rd out. Blue Jays leave a pair, but they lead it 1-0. Back at right field, bottom of the 6th inning, Andrew Benintendi steps to the plate for the White Sox. Flips the corner. 0-1. He'll challenge. Thought that was a ball. And it's going to stay a strike. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. The 0-1. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. The 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Strike 3, and now just 1 K to go for him to reach 1,000 for his career.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
Gets down, base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Up next for the White Sox, catcher.
Down the number 2 hitter, Reese McGuire.
That's the ball.
That pitch down.
The White Sox with the tying run on at first here in the bottom of the 6th.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, you're going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Right through there for a strike. That one backed up the middle, and it gets through. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Now the tag at third, and they got him.
Hey, as a former center fielder, I'm feeling pretty good right now. That's an excellent job by this guy to come up throwing and deliver a strike to third base. Now, for the offense, that's a tough one to swallow because you never want to lose a runner in scoring position by making it out at third base.
Next is the designated hitter, Munetaka Murakami.
But with the tying run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on, drive it into a gap, and score that run from first base.
McGuire off of first with 2 away. On the ground to the left. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. You're watching White Sox baseball on the show, Chicago. Top of inning number 7, and now for the Jays, Kazuma Okamoto. Inside, almost got him.
Hee-haw!
And a foul ball, he stays alive. 1-2 now. Inside, almost got him. Got him looking, that's a strikeout.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Ernie Clement, the next to hit. That's outside, and that's ball 1. Fouled off left side. Newcomb, the tall lefty. He features a four-seam fastball, a slurve, a sinker, a cutter, and he works in a changeup.
No, that's out.
That one outside. Ball 2. And a foul ball.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. That one
Ball.
just misses. Swing and a ball popped in the air. 2 up, 2 down.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the designated hitter, Davis Schneider.
Davis Schneider next up for the Blue Jays. In the air to left center. And that is that. Blue Jays go down in order. They lead it 1-0. Back here at the ballpark, the final chapter of this series is being written. Only fitting we have a close one.
Yeah, Boog, when you're trying to win a series, every moment feels amplified. Now it's about focus, composure, and finishing strong.
Fastball the inside corner for a strike. Blue Jays bullpen with some action. Brendan Little, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Garcia, the right-hander, loosening up as well. Looking to get the tying run on base. Close, but called a ball. And the count is 1-1. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. Oh, 2 now.
Ball.
This lineup is having a tough time finding a good rhythm at the plate. Their swings are disjointed, which tells me they're having issues with pitch recognition.
That just
missed.
misses.
That's the ball.
And the count's even at 2.
That's a really good take.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And the tying run is on with a leadoff single. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Here's the third baseman.
Leadoff man is on. You got to be looking for the bunt here, trying to get him into scoring position. If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Right through there for a strike. Line drive, base hit. Throw sails over his head at first.
One of the first real jams of the game for him, Boog. Back-to-back singles to start the inning, and he's had a real solid outing, but he needs to lock this situation down if he wants it to stay that way.
So digging in, Brooks Baldwin. And that one fouled off. Now this one popped up, and the infield fly is
fly
called.
rule in effect.
So up now for Chicago, Miguel Vargas.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Just missed.
Ball.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning-ending double play, Boog.
Now he breaks his bat, and it
That's a
goes
foul ball.
just foul. The Jays holding on to a one-run lead here at the bottom of the seventh. In the air, right field. Springer should have this one. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. And he's up to third safely with 2 gone.
Up next for the White Sox. Center
So up
fielder,
next for Chicago, Tristan Peters. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, but not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. That's inside. Next offering is downstairs.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Strike 3, and now just 1 K to go for him to reach 1,000 for his career. Still in total command on the mound with 7 shutout innings. This is White Sox baseball on the show, Chicago. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th, Sir Anthony Dominguez.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Well, 1-run game, digging in, Andres Jimenez. And that one
That's a ball.
upstairs, ball 1.
Ball.
Just
Ball
missed.
outside.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone.
Yeah.
And the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
That one fouled off. Payoff pitch. Got him looking. And 1 away. Jimenez wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And the strike call will stand. So they'll lose their first challenge. Here's the left fielder, Miles Straw.
Well, in a no count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Movement for the White Sox in their bullpen. Jordan Hicks, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Gilbert also getting ready. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And there are 2 down.
Up next for the Blue Jays, right fielder George Springer.
Back to the top of the order. Here's George Springer. 0 for 3 in this one. Tap foul at the plate. Two down, nobody on. And he swings through that one.
Ball.
Got him swinging for the K. Tied him up on a fastball inside. Down in order go the Blue Jays. But they're on top 1-0. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Brendan Little.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
There's Benintendi to start it off. Nice grab to first, and they get the out. Big play there to get the leadoff man.
That's why you hug the lines on the corners late in a ball game like this, positioned perfectly.
Chase Maidra steps to the plate for the White Sox. Hard ground ball for a base knock. And that puts the tying run on base.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. I know it was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Making a move at first. Here's the White Sox pinch runner, Derek Hill, opting for a faster runner as they try to tie this thing up. Now here is Reese McGuire. And downstairs. White Sox down a run here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. That one at the knees for a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
This one in the dirt to second. Save. He beats it. That's a wild pitch, and the tying run moves into scoring position.
You know, sometimes it takes a reliever a little time to get comfortable with the mound out there, especially when they come in trying to be nasty with every pitch they throw. Not exactly what they were looking for when they called him in, though. We'll see if he can settle down.
So the tying run at second. And that's
inside
off
ball.
The inside edge. 3-2 now. Munetaka Murakami up next for the White Sox. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout.
Well, you rarely ever see 3 curveballs in a row because that's one of those pitches that's most effective when you haven't seen it recently. You might see 3 sliders in a row, but right there, he was feeling that curveball and figured he could finish with that pitch.
Munetaka Murakami now at the plate. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. Man on second, 2 down. That's to third. Okamoto throws to first, and that will end the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. Through 8 full, it's the Blue Jays 1 and the White Sox nothing. You're watching White Sox baseball on the show, Chicago. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Tyler Gilbert. Now Now into the game, Luis Angel Acuna. He'll play second. Well, one-run game. Leading off, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 1 for 3. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. Activity in the pen for the White Sox. Number 63, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. And the 0-1. There's a line drive to left field. And that one hops the wall. And the leadoff man aboard.
He was all over that one. Cutter on the inside edge of the plate. That's a tough pitch to handle, but he seemed to have no problem with it whatsoever. Turned on it nicely.
Now it's going to be Alejandro Kirk.
No, ball.
The 1-0. And there's a foul ball. One-run game here in the top of the ninth.
That's a ball.
Runner on the go. Line drive. Makes the catch. One down. Now a throw to first, and he won't get back in time. It's a double play. Dalton Varsho will hit next.
No, that
Not
missed.
looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the ninth, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
Two down, nobody on.
Ball.
The 2-1. And that one almost got him. Two down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. And it's fouled away. Payoff pitch. Strike three. Got him with the sweeper. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Jeff Hoffman. He comes in with a chance for his second save of the season. Now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Austin Hayes. And that's outside.
That's the ball. Outside.
And that's ball one. Right through there for a strike. Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. And the tying run is on base here in the bottom of the ninth.
No, that at bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Now the third baseman. That one finds the zone. 0-1. The Blue Jays trying to close out a one-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now.
Jackknifes out of the way. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Trying to keep the game alive here in the bottom of the ninth. Swing and a ball popped up. Okamoto in position. 1 away.
Got the pitch that he wanted. Just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open. Backside collapsed a little bit. And the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
1 out man at first. Brooks Baldwin steps to the plate for the White Sox. White Sox down a run. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. That clips the corner. Baldwin wants to challenge this. Thought it was a ball. And the strike is overturned after review. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Tying run at first. The winning run at the plate. And it is 2-1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
The 2-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The White Sox with the winning run at the plate here in the last half of inning number 9. And that one missing
That's the ball.
inside a sharp slider. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. White Sox down to their final out. And now it's going to be Miguel Vargas.
Right now they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps. Give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
That one's in there, 0-1. Line drive, base hit. And now 2 aboard. The winning run is on base.
Well, here we go. Winning run is on base with 2 away. A chance now to even the score and maybe extend this game.
Big spot here, bottom of the 9th. Down to their final out. Tristan Peters getting ready to hit.
That's down.
Just missed. Two outs. Both the tying and winning runs are on. Right through there for a strike.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
The next offering misses. Ball 2. The White Sox down to their final strike. Inside. And a full count now. Andrew Benintendi in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. 2 on, 2 outs. Now there's a bullet down the line. And that's a fair ball. 1 runs in, coming home. The relay throw. Tag out. And they cut down the winning run at the plate. That's the 3rd out, and we're headed to extras. But a big turn of events here in the 9th as we are again all knotted up. All tied 1-1. On to extra innings. And now for the Jays, Kazuma Okamoto.
That's down. That's a ball. Ball, low.
That one missing
That
inside.
missed. That's a ball.
Would love to see him get the green light, even with the 3-0 count right here. Let's see if he can create some magic.
And there's the automatic. Sliced hard, but foul. Man at second. On the inside corner for called strike 3. Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. That's off the mark. Ball 1. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. The 1-1. And there's a ball. 1 out. The go-ahead run is in second. Here in the top half of the 10th. On the ground to third. The throw to first. 2 in a row set down to start the 10th. Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Tyler Gilbert is done, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break. So they turn to their closer, Grant Taylor. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Tyler Heineman.
Oh, great spot. He's looking to come through with that go-ahead run on base.
Fastball
that's outside. Ball.
Man on second, 2 down. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. And a 1-1. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
1 and 2 here. That one is upstairs. Still 2 and 2 after the foul ball. Called out on strikes.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back here on the south side, on to the bottom of the 10th. Andrew Benintendi digs in now.
Nope. Ball.
Well, kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. The 2-1. Gets the slider in there for a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger. And perhaps the best pitch you'll see in this at-bat to hit.
Luis Angel Acuna in the on-deck circle for the White Sox. Oh, and this one's blasting. High and deep. It's on its way. Out of here. Ball game.
To extra innings, it seems like every guy is trying to come up with the big swing to hit the homer and end the ball game. Well, he did it. Huge swing of the bat, and we're all heading home.
Your final 3-1 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show. Thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.